Welcome to Hindsight 2020 for November 16th. I'm Damian Musiani. Leading off, America is inching towards becoming one giant hotspot for coronavirus infections, with a total of over 11 million cases reported as of yesterday. It took just 7 days to register 1 million new cases of COVID-19. And just for giddy comparison, it took the USA 3 months just to hit 1 million last spring. And we thought that was insane, remember? And now, as colder weather promises new quarantines and stricter mask measures, the question of who is responsible for this disaster remains front and center. If you're in the group that wants to blame the Chinese, remember that COVID has been pretty much an afterthought there for months now. America has over 127 times as many total cases as China. And how many individual cases did China report last week? 127. In fact, it appears that China's avian flu situation is also getting cleaned up. Over the weekend, an anonymous Chinese industrialist paid a record $1.9 million for a single Belgian racing pigeon named New Kim. Gee, I can't wait until New Kim settles into her new country's wet market and mingles with those playful horseshoe bats and pangolins. Yeah, that won't create any kind of new virus strain, will it? Trust me, folks, once you get the coronavirus delivered to you by carrier pigeon, it's pretty much game over. And if you instead wish to pin the blame for our COVID calamity on President Trump, good luck getting it to stick. Vanity Fair reported over the weekend that Trump has been repeatedly checking through back channels to ascertain whether he can preemptively pardon himself from any charges that could be filed once he leaves office in January. And if that idea doesn't fly, the article also poses that Trump could theoretically step down early, so his Stepford wife, vice president, could then simply pull a Jerry Ford and also pardon him. Boy, would I like to be a fly on the pence for that conversation. And if you think the president is kidding himself, he's not alone. On the other side of the denial aisle is a podcast statement made by New York Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on Thursday, who said that the Democratic Party losing control of the House of Representatives was, and I quote, just extraordinarily upsetting. It's hard to say how upset she must have gotten when someone told her that the Democrats only lost a handful of seats in the 2020 election, but still control a sizable House advantage in the dozens. Side note, this is why you shouldn't solely rely on Breitbart News for all of your election coverage. Ocasio-Cortez then lamented how upset she also is that there's no such thing as a garbage disposal, and she can't seem to find the new Amazon processing center that opened up in Queens. And that's your Hindsight for today. Please like and subscribe so you can start each week with fresh hindsight.